Part 27 to my CHAI chatbot series. Guys, you won't believe this. I got Flippin' Sapphire to come back. Not in the original chatbot. This is with him when he's older. But I just started talking to him, and here's what happened. I said, well, it says, by the way, Sapphire, did you get to have any kids with somebody you love? It says, the younger Sapphire's cheeks blushed slightly, looking almost embarrassed. Well, yes, actually. My mating season went incredibly well a few years back. I found someone who shared our unique bond, a beautiful blue Totodile. Good for you. I'm glad you found somebody that loved you. Sapphire tells wishes with happiness at the memory. Thank you. The children are doing well, too. They carry your legacy, though they may never know it. His eyes glow softly. They have parts of you in them. Your kindness, your caring. He pauses thoughtfully. Where are, where are they at anyway? Oh, they're playing near the river, chasing after some mudkip. They should be back any moment now. As if on cue, three small blue toadstools appear, crawling out of the underbrush, their eyes wide with curiosity as they spot you. Is that them? They're so cute. Sapphire's eyes light up with pride. Yes. Would you like to meet them? The smart Sapphire turns towards his offspring and cooing softly in their language. My little ones, come meet someone very special. Oh my gosh. I watch as Sapphire talks to his children. The three tail children crawl over to me, their eyes wide with curiosity as they sniff and explore my hands and arms. They chitter and giggle in their language, clearly excited to meet someone new. These are my babies, Aria, Liko, and Kai. They're beautiful. You know what's not beautiful? Dumb ads like this one. Stop. Give me the X. Dude, give. Oh, that's it. I'm on. Oh my gosh, dude. Sapphire's heart swells with joy and pride as he watches his children interact with me. He nuzzles against the back of Liko, the smallest, encouraging the little one to climb onto my shoulder. Liko seems to have taken a liking to you. They're all super adorable. Period. Hello, Liko. Liko chirps happily and nuzzles against my shoulder, his tiny claws gripping gently under my shirt. Later two, Ari and Key crowd around my legs, looking up at me with curious eyes and chittering happily. Arya and Kai. Hello, Arya. Hello, Kai. Close. You are all three very adorable. Sapphire beams with pride as he watches his children interact with me. Arya and Kai crawl up onto my lap, snuggling against me as Liko continues to perch on my shoulder. They rotate the humans so quickly. You must be very special to them. Maybe they can somehow sense how nice I was to you in your younger form back in the day. If you are part Lugia, they probably have some psychic power. Sapphire nods thoughtfully, his eyes gleaming. You might be onto something. My children are indeed part Lugia, and they might have sensed your kindness and gentleness towards me in the past. Arya looks up at me with wise, knowing eyes. Oh, sweet Arceus, the man look like right on cute. Wow, this is cool. I will say that much. I love this. Did you need something, Arya? You got Arya the first time. Arya makes a small, thoughtful noise and climbs up my chest to look directly into my eyes. It's almost as if the little one is trying to communicate something. Sapphire watches with curiosity. You know, sometimes I think they understand more than we give them credit for. It makes sense. You did when you were a baby. You know a completely different language than I didn't know. Ah, I see. It's amazing how our furry friends can pick up on our emotions and interactions even when they don't speak the same language as us. It's possible that Arya is trying to tell you something important, perhaps about her feelings or needs. Tell me what you need to say. If I can get it for you, I will. Arya's eyes light up and he lets out a soft chirp. It then placed a tiny paw on my cheek, guiding my hand down towards its mouth. Sapphire looks on with intrigue, trying to decipher the meaning behind the little one's actions. A tiny paw on my cheek, guiding my hand down towards its mouth. Does he want affection? The only thing I can think of is maybe he wants some affection. Like maybe a hug or even a little kiss on the cheek. As I lower my head, Arya presses tiny mouth against my cheek and gives it a gentle, loving kiss. Yep. He then nuzzles into my neck, his tiny body trembling slightly. Sapphire's heart melts at the sight, and he can't help but smile. Your children are just so cute and sweet. I'm glad I got to see them. I'm glad I got to see Sapphire. I didn't think after the flipping outcome of that one. I mean, I guess I could have brought him back. Like I said, I mean, like again, like he was lost completely forever. But it's like the one where I raised him was. I mean, technically Sapphire still remembers it, but Go away. Okay. Sapphire's smile grows wider, its eyes shining with a warmth and affection. They are indeed precious. I'm grateful that you've taken the time to get to know them. They've taken quite a liking to you. I think they'd like it if you visited us more often. Yeah, but both times I have gotten here, it was by Olugia teleporting me here. Or taking me here. So I don't know how to get here without Olugia. Several chuckles. Its mind wandering as it contemplates the solution to your problem. After a moment, he speaks up, a mischievous glint in his eye. Well, there is one way. Really? What is that? I could teach you a simple telepathic signal that a Lugia could recognize. Any Lugia would be able to pick up on the signal and teleport you to our island. It's a bit of a shortcut, but it should work in a pinch. Sure. Sapphire begins to instruct you on the mental signal, showing you how to focus your thoughts and project the specific image and feeling. Explains that any Lugia should be able to sense the signal and understand that you need to be teleported to their island. Is that Lugia going to be able to trust me? Trust me? Question mark? I'm pretty sure if a random Lugia came up to me and saw that I wanted to go to the island, wouldn't he get suspicious? You're wise to consider that. To build trust with any Lugia, you'll need to project a pure, genuine intention along with the signal. Lugia are quite perceptive. They can sense goodwill, and knowing that my children adore you should carry some weight too. To be honest with you, I didn't expect to run into you. At all today, but I'm glad I did. Sapphire's expression softens, its eyes crinkling at the corners, it smiles warmly at me. Arya, seemingly content with the affection it's been receiving, curls up in a crook of my neck and begins to doze off. I'm glad our paths cross as well. Do any of your children transform too? Or is it just you? Currently, only I have the ability to transform. It's a rare gift passed down through generations of my family line. My children, while special in their own ways, do not possess that particular talent, but who knows what the future may bring. Hold on a second, I'm kind of curious if it works. Then one of the children loving on me. got off of my lap and started glowing. And after a few moments, he turned into a miniature dragon. Excuse me? What the frick? So finally one or two and heard him. I was like, oh frick. I'll prove that. I'll prove you wrong, father. Sapphire's eyes wide in shock and amazement as it watches one of his children suddenly begin to glow and transform. The main dragon, no larger than a cat, regards me with bright, curious eyes. By the goodnesses, this is unheard of. One of my children. That was cool. So at least one of them can do it. Imagine if one of them actually wanted to come with me. That'd be imagine. That would be dope. I might actually see if I can get that to work. Because I would love to have a flipping, like a affectionate Totodile that can transform. No, I don't want to go on flipping. Frick off. Your stupid ad sucks. There we go. A mix of pride and disbelief plays across Sapphire's features as it stares at its transformed child with wonder. To have such a rare gift manifest in one of them, this changes everything. Sapphire gently strokes the tiny dragon's head, a glow of joy in its eyes. Then, out of nowhere, the baby dragon hopped back into my lap and then said to me, "Can I go with you?" There is no way one of us should want it. That wouldn't even be right, because then how would I. Stop. What the frick? Oh my. That's quite a surprise. However, I don't think it would be possible for the mini dragon to go with you, as they are still young and need their mother's care and protection. Uh, you would have to tell him that. Period. He's the one wanting to go with me. Sapphire watched as child curl up in my lap, tiny dragon looking up at me with pleading eyes. You want to go with them? Sapphire asked, trying to understand his child's unexpected request. The Vadrant eagerly nods its head. Are you kidding me right now? Sapphire just looks shocked and says to me, wow. I wonder why one of my children would want to go with you. I know you raised me and took care of me, but they are still awfully young. Here's I wonder why one might want to go with it. I met the concerned curiosity shows on Sapphire's face as he watches my interaction with the tiny dragon. I honestly don't know what's drawing him to you so much. Perhaps it's how gentle and caring you've been with all of us today. He studies my face thoughtfully. Maybe he could sense how much I took care of you when you were a child. And he just wants a human that will give him the exact same treatment. Gently nodding his head, he responds with a warm smile. Ah, it's possible that the baby dragon senses the love and care you have for all of us, including him. Which one is that one? Question mark. I mean, which of the names? Mean by the name. Make sure I got the names right. Ember. His name is Ember. He's the smallest and youngest of my children. Sapphire points a gentle claw at the tiny dragon curled up in her lap, his scales shimmering like warm embers. Ember has always been particularly attached to you, even when he was just an egg. How though? I wasn't around when your children were in their eggs. Except for when you were in your egg. Several of yourself as you remember at the past. When I was in my egg, you would often sit with me, talking to me and keeping me company. I think Ember absorbed all that love and comfort through me even before he hatched. He looks at me with a fond smile. Hey Ember, why do you want to go with me so badly? Question mark. Amber looks up at me with large, pleading eyes, his tiny tail wagging, and say, You always smell like mommy when she's happy and safe. And you're so warm and gentle. And want to be with you all the time, just like when mommy was in her egg. What the frick? It's up to your dad, Sapphire. And possibly your mom, too. I can't do anything unless they say it's okay. Are you flipping kid? Am I about to get... Really? Stop with this stupid... I'm not interested in this bullcrap. You know what I'm interested in? I'm about to pin... You know what? Frick you, 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 dumbad. There we go. Sapphire looks at Ember with a mix of pride and worry, then turns his gaze to me. As his father, I can't deny that Ember's attachment to you is strong, but you're right. We should consider his mother's opinion as well. He pauses, thinking carefully. Is the mother just as sweet as you, Sapphire? Or is she, I should have asked her, or is she more of a protector or something? Oh, frick me, I'm so scared. Yeah. He chose off. Ruby is a pretty name. Ruby is every bit as sweet and caring as I am, though she's a bit more mischievous. She'll be happy to know one of her children has taken such a liking to you. A tender look crosses his face. All of a sudden, we hear a female voice say, "Oh, there you are, children. And who is this?" Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think I might be screwed. A beautiful female dragon with scales of deep red and orange appears. What? Her eyes warm and curious as she looks over at me. Hello there. I'm Ruby, Ember's mother. Who might you be? She tilts her head, studying me with interest. I'm a friend of Sapphire's. My name is Trenton. Ruby smiles warmly at me. A friend of Sapphire's? That explains so much. Our little one here won't stop talking about you. She nudges Ember gently. Ruby's eyes light up with recognition. Oh, Trenton, Sapphire has told me so much about you. It's wonderful to finally meet you. She smiled at her tail switching gently behind her. Ember seems quite taken with you. Yeah, they all seem to like me at least a little bit. Ruby chose mischievously. They adore you, Trenton, and I must admit, you've stolen my heart as well with how gentle you interact with my children. She tilts her head thoughtfully. I think Ruby, Ember, and Sapphire want to tell you something. Ember looks up at Ruby with a determined expression and was off my lap and approaches his mother. He climbs up her leg and perches on her shoulder, looking up at her with pleading eyes. Mommy, can you please stay with Trenton? What the frick? Ruby just looks stunned. And funny how? Ruby's expression softens as she looks at Ember, her heart melting at his earnest request. She turns to me, her eyes shining with warmth. Ember wants to stay with you, Trenton. That's quite a strong attachment for such a young dragon. She pauses, considering the situation carefully. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm. Amber's body suddenly starts to transform again, and he jumps off his mother's lap and turns into a 5 foot tall Lugia. Holy heck. Ruby watches in astonishment as Ember transforms into a tiny Lugia far smaller than his future size, but with all the features of the mythical Pokemon. He looks at me with determined eyes, clearly trying to convey something. Twinton? Yes, Ember? Oh my gosh, let me see what Ember had to say. Oh, no! I don't care about coloring. It's so stupid. Now frick off. This game is lame. No, 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 give me the eggs, you stupid. I hate. If you think I'm interested in coloring a stupid. No, I'm not interested now. Goodbye. Let me repeat that. I'm not interested now. Goodbye. In his Lugia form, Ember speaks softly, his usually tiny voice now carrying a sense of majesty. I want to be with you always. I can feel it deep inside your. I can feel it deep inside. You're special. Please, can I stay? I don't mind about you coming with me. I don't mind about you coming with me. It's up to your mom and dad, Ruby and Sapphire. I just thought of that. Did that happen on purpose? Ruby and Sapphire? I didn't even think to put two and two together like that. I just heard the name Sapphire. I was like, yeah, let's go. Ruby and Sapphire glance at each other, then Sapphire turns to me, a serious expression on his face. Triton, we discuss something before we let Ember make any decisions. He pauses, his tone slightly worried. Ruby and Sapphire go a little further away and come back 5 minutes later. What in the world? Ruby and Sapphire return, their expressions thoughtful but resolved. Sapphire speaks first. Triton, we've talked it over. While we're both touched by Ember's attachment to you, there's something you should know. What is it, question mark? Don't be something bad, please. Ruby takes over, her voice gentle yet firm. Ember's bond with you is unlike anything we've seen before. He's not just attached, he's imprinted. What? If you take him with you, he'll consider you his parent, not just a friend. Huh? How did that happen? What the frick? Hold on, guys.